Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is part 3 of using the keyboard. In this section I want to talk about the right hand side of the keyboard. In previous tutorials I talked about most of the stuff over here on the left hand side, but in this tutorial I want to address the stuff over here on the right hand side. I'm going to show you some of the keys that I use most. First of all, the print screen key is something that allows you to print what you see on the screen. However, it's not that simple. Again, keep in mind that engineers built this keyboard, and I'm not an engineer, and I've never quite understood certain things that were done when it comes to developing computers. This is one of them. But I will create a separate tutorial on the print screen function. Scroll lock, I've mentioned. Scroll lock, I've never used. I'm not even sure why you'd use it. The pause break, again, never used it, not sure why you'd use it. I do want to draw your attention to the lights over here. They don't obviously look like lights right now, but as an example, if you wanted to use this area of the keyboard where you have the numbers, this is more of the number entering area. If you want to do any math, we have a dash or a slash for doing division, an asterisk for doing multiplication, a minus, a plus, and an enter key. And we also have a key here, delete, and on top of it we have a decimal point. So there's some different things you can do with this, but to get to this area and to be able to use this, you have to press the number lock key. When you press this, the number lock light will turn on to give you a visual cue. Same thing with the caps lock. Now coming back over to the left, I want to draw your attention to keys I use quite a bit. First, the home key. The home key, the best way to describe it is, let's say you're typing a sentence and all of a sudden you realize you want to get back to the beginning of the sentence and you're on the same line. Well, let's say it's 4 or 5 words and you're at the end of the 5th word. If you hit the home key, the blinking cursor will go back to the beginning of the line. On the opposite end, once you're at home, if you hit the end key, it will go back the other direction. The arrow keys allow you to navigate when you're typing up and down. Obviously up and down arrows, left and right. You hit it once, it goes up once or down once. You hit it left or right, to the left or right once. Page up and page down, the place that I use that the majority of the time is, let's say you go to a web page and you're looking for something. Well, if you think of the page as being from here all the way down to the bottom, well, that's one page. If you have, say, a 10-page website or web page you're on, then you can scroll down, but I sort of call that herky-jerky. Doing the page down will go down one page at a time. So if you're trying to read down, it keeps an order about the way you're approaching what you're reading. Page up obviously goes the opposite direction. So page up and page down I use predominantly when I am working on the web. So I've hit the majority of the things that I want to talk about when it comes to the keyboard. I hope this has been helpful. Don't be afraid to review this periodically. You might pick up a little tip here and there, but enjoy the computer. Don't get overwhelmed by the keyboard. We have this tutorial here for when you need it. My name is Tony Holowitz. Thank you very much.